Let me ask you about the 50th anniversary episode they're doing to Doctor Who.
Yep.
You say you're not going to be on it.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I want all this bullshit to stop.
Yeah.
I am
So
not.
let's put a stop to it now.
I am not on the 50th anniversary episode.
No
of Doctor
surprise.
Who.
No, nothing.
I was not asked. And
really?
Totally. And
Woo.
Stephen Moffat, who is saying,
He was at Comic-Con. Did you bump into him?
No, I didn't. I wasn't even invited to that panel.
Yikes.
So you have all this stuff of him saying, how do you guys know what's going to be in the 50th anniversary? Nobody knows. But you know what? I am not in it.
But you're not in it. That's what you know.
I am not in it. If Captain Jack is in it, he ain't being played by me.
So what's the deal with that?
I don't know. I don't write the show. I'm not the producer.
Do you know why you wouldn't be asked back? There's no problems with you or Steven, right?
No, not at all.
So you're just like, whatever.
Not at all.
You just weren't asked.
But I'm also a realist about it. It's not. I get more kind of frustrated by everybody asking me.
Yeah, right.
It doesn't bother
I gotta
me.
ask you. That's my
I know,
low-paid job.
But every other question on Twitter.
I bet, right?
And no one reads the timeline.
Well, that's what I saw. I saw your Twitter last night where you're like, for the last time, I'm not in it. I swear.
Totally.
But everyone thinks you're lying. Because this is the way Hollywood just works, where it's like, oh, it's a surprise.
No, and I don't know how to say it anymore.
You
I'm not
swear
lying.
on your penis.
I swear on my penis.
That's I believe him. He needs that
but
really
you know
bad.
I understand why they don't put some people in it, because stories have to progress forward.
Yeah,
Stories have
and they have
move.
to make sense.
And they have to make sense. And if you keep bringing the same old people back, it's Russell T. Davies who wrote, Torchwood and brought the resurgence of Doctor Who back, and the original revamp of it. He once said to a fan, they were saying, "Why don't you bring the Brigadier back?" He said, "Because we're not writing it for you.
Yeah,
we're writing it for a greater audience. Yes, the fan is involved, but and I'm not saying this from my point of view. This is what Russell was saying in a nutshell. We're not writing it for the uber fan, because if we did that, we'd alienate millions of people.
Sure.
So we have to write it for a bigger, greater audience, and that's why I understand if Captain Jack isn't in it. That's not to say that John Barrowman, the person, the fan, the actor, is not disappointed.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
But
how would have you have included yourself? Do you know?
No, I don't know.
You never thought about it? You're like, well, there's a way to bring me back for this.
I've never thought of the way to bring back, but I thought how glorious it would be if he was brought back.
What about Torchwood? Is there going to be more Torchwood?
Don't know.
You don't know? I got to tell you, I was not a Doctor Who fan.
Yep.
And I saw Torchwood on Stars. And I got to tell you, I've told Melanie this. I love that show.
That's a good show.
I had no idea who the fuck you were. I didn't know anything about anything, and then I became a huge fan. I mean, Torchwood was great. It's really, really great. And so congratulations with that, though.
Torchwood is a type of show that
we talked about Jane. And Jane wrote the Miracle Day, right?
Miracle Day. It's not, Torchwood isn't dead.
Yeah.
But it's, the BBC may decide to do it like in a year,
sure.
5 years, whatever. It's up to them. Again, it's not my call. But if I'm asked to go back and play Captain Jack, I will do it at the drop of a hat.
That's great.